Yo, it's your boy King Marko in the building. Here to give y'all boys some game. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for a player. King's Court coming real soon. Let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Dallas Cowboys and how they're about to cut Amari Cooper. Okay? Me personally, I don't think it's going to affect them that much, to be honest with you. I think they can do away with Amari Cooper. I mean, he's not a bad receiver. I'm not saying that he's a scrub. But to say that the Cowboys won't be anything or Dak Prescott won't be anything for the Cowboys won't I don't see where they get that logic from. I really don't. Dak will still be able to survive. Me personally, if I'm the Cowboys, if I can, I would try and go back for Cole Beasley. They need Cole Beasley. I think Dak has struggled with Cole Beasley being gone more than if Amari Cooper leaves. Okay, once they lost Cole Beasley, Dak's numbers they're still good, but I think his numbers would be a lot better if he had Cole Beasley still there. I think that's what's hurting more. That's hurting more than anything else. I would try and get Cole Beasley if I'm the Cowboys. But for right now, we're gonna talk about Amari Cooper and how it will affect the Cowboys. Me personally, I don't think it affects the Cowboys at all. Honestly. I think Demarcus Lawrence is more of a bigger problem if they lose him. Okay, if they lose Demarcus Lawrence, that's more of a bigger hole to fill than Amari Cooper, personally. And Jerry Jones, for even though they haven't had the greatest success, as far as winning games and going deep into the playoffs, he has drafted well. So in my mind, Jerry is thinking that he can probably draft a receiver in the draft in this year's draft. That's what Jerry's probably banking on. He's probably gonna try and get a young receiver. Me personally, their receiving core is too small. They have to get a DK Metcalf type guy out there. I think all the receivers are way too small. Mari Cooper, he's kind of small. CD Lamb's kind of small. They don't have a big receiver. They don't have a Dez Bryant. They don't have a Michael Irvin or Terrell Owens. They don't have that, and that's what the Cowboys need. They need some size at receivers. Okay, they receivers are getting bullied in the playoffs. If you put two good cornerbacks out there, they can get over. Cornerbacks are bigger now. Cornerbacks are 5'11", 6 feet tall. Trayvon Diggs is 6'1", 6'2". You know what I'm saying? DBs are kind of big now, and they just as fast. So you have to get a receiver that can get over on those kind of DBs. Jalen Ramsey's 6'1". Amari Cooper will have trouble with Jalen Ramsey. Those kind of receivers, they can't overpower them. And so, me personally, I think the Cowboys, they have to get a bigger receiver. That's what they have to do. Or if you replace him, you're going to get somebody like and take a chance and get like Antonio Brown or something like that. You might have to take that chance. Something of that nature. Antonio Brown with Dak would be pretty good. Antonio Brown's probably the only small. Him and Tyreek Hill are like the only two small receivers that can do damage on any DB that's out there 1-on-1. They're the only two to me. So me personally, they can replace Amari, and they can get it for less money. Amari was probably making about 20 million this year. Jerry Jones ain't about to pay $20 million to Amari Cooper. It's not gonna happen. No, not after the season he had last year. He had an okay season, but it wasn't worth $20 million. And that's what Jerry's thinking. He figured he can get if he can go into the draft, he can get the same production out of a younger receiver for less money. That's their ideology with that, and it's not a bad ideology. I would do that because they can't replace Amari's numbers. Okay, his numbers weren't great. They were okay. They were good. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't glaring. It wasn't like Cooper Cup type stuff. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that. Okay, he had a good season, but not a great season. Okay, and that's why Jerry Jones feels that his offense with his offensive line, his quarterback, and the other pieces that they have around him, they will be they can replace Amari, and they don't have to pay $20 million to replace him either. They can get it for less money. That's what the Cowboys gonna do, and they've already restructured Dak's contract to where they can save some money on the cap. So overall, this is still a good move for the Cowboys. Me personally, I would shift that money to defense. That's what I would do. If you're gonna do DeMarcus Lawrence, okay, you got to shift that money to the defense. Draft in the first round, draft in the first round, or the second round for a wide receiver, and shift the money to the defense. Or you can probably get a receiver in the third round, honestly. But I would shift that money to the defense. That's what they need to do. Because right now they don't have bad pieces. What they're probably gonna do is probably re-sign Michael Gallup. He can get Dak's numbers. I mean not Dak's, but Amari's numbers. He can get that for less money. And he's gonna sign for the team friendly contract because of his season that he had last year. He didn't have a good season last year. He was he was hurt pretty much the whole damn season. So he's gonna sign a team friendly contract. That's my guesstimation for the Cowboys. They're gonna move him and probably move him up, make him, second, third option on the team, and then draft a receiver in the draft, and hopefully that can solidify the receiving core. They do that, they're gonna be all right. You got Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott can make anybody look good, so they gonna be okay offensively. Okay, Zeke, he gonna be all right too. I'm not worried about Zeke nor that. CD Lamb, that's the only person that I'm really worried about right now. Okay, CD has got to really, you know, he got to step up to the next level right now. Okay, he can't have no more seasons where he's dropping the ball. Okay, he's dropped a lot of passes last year, and for me, CD gotta step up to the next level. Okay, otherwise he'll be another Amari Cooper. He'll be good, but when it comes time to paying him $20 million, they're gonna be like, nah, I ain't paying him that $20 million. It ain't worth it. CD's got to step up to the next level. He got to have a great season next year. This is his year. If Amari gets cut, CD is the automatic number one option. So CD got a ball next year. This is his year. If he wants to get a big time contract, he got a ball this year, and for real, this is money time for CD right now. Okay, bottom line, because they got to pay somebody at the wide receiver position. It's wide receivers, quarterbacks, DBs, defensive ends. Those are the ones getting paid, getting a lot of money. So CD gotta go have a good season this year, for real. This is make or break for him. He's had a good season. He's had two good years, no doubt. But at the same time, it's another level that he got to get to. That's where I'm thinking. CD got to step up to the major leagues. They already questioning, saying that is he a number one option? Okay, and he got the ability to be a number one option, but it's gotta be this year, big time. The Cowboys gotta move up now. It's no longer just getting to the playoffs for them. Nope, no, it's no longer that. Y'all gotta get deep into the playoffs now. Y'all good enough to get to the playoffs, but can you get deep? And trading Amari Cooper, letting go of Amari Cooper, that might be a good start for them. But they got to do it right. They got some moves to make. They're not all the way done. The Cowboys better shift that money to the defense. They need to have something that they can count on every week, which is defense. You can always play. You can always play defense. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, shift that money to the D. That's what I would do. Let Amari Cooper. He can go. Okay, he can go. They can win that NFC East. I mean, look at what the Washington Commanders just did. They just traded for Carson Wentz. I mean, that's not gonna do nothing. They can still beat them. They can beat them. The only team they gotta worry about is Philadelphia. That's it. Giants gonna be trash. Washington ain't gonna be much better. They'll win by 6 games, 7 games. They'll be 7-10, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna win. The only team they gotta worry about is Philadelphia. That's it. Other than that, it's home sailing for them. They can do that. And they can beat Philly. If they split with Philly and beat the rest of that division, they gonna win 11, 12 games. They should easily win their division. Easy. So they can go without Amari. They can. They can do it. CD got to step up. Zeke got to be Zeke. Dak got to be Dak, and they got to shift that money to the defense, and they'll be all right. Moving forward, I want y'all boys to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for a player. It's your boy King Marko. I'm signing out.